Students, every class 10 students, welcome. You're most welcome in live class education coaching institute. Come with me today's session. You join and enjoy with the math. Enjoy everyone with the math. Join today session. Everyone join today's session. Today live sessions. Everyone join. Come. Everyone come live session and comments who right now live, who are right now live. Come come everyone, come everyone. Come everyone and join today's sessions with the descriptive and objective questions. We have some descriptive and objective questions, theoretical questions. You see here some questions. Everyone comment. Voice is clear. Everyone, voice is clear. Voice is clear. Everyone, ask your comments. Everyone, ask your comments. Now I start the session today. 50 minutes sessions. Now start first question. You see here 3. Question number 3rd. Okay. In previous class, we have learned 2 questions in this session. Now, next question, 3rd question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of quadratic polynomial f of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus 4, find the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus 2 alpha beta. In these questions, first you find the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay. Welcome, Maurya. Satin Maurya, welcome. Welcome, Satin Maurya. See here, in these questions, first you find sum of zeros and product of zeros. Then solve it. This type. If in the question alpha plus beta are 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta minus 2 alpha beta, this type. If find and any questions, these types relations of coefficients, these questions related with the relation of coefficients of the polynomial. Okay. Now you find zeros, sum of zeros and product of zeros. Means that alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Shreya Ado, hello. Shreya, welcome. You see here, first you see here, what is the value of A, B and C? In this polynomial, the value of A is that A is equal to the 1. A is the coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x square here, that is A is equal to the 1. And coefficient of x, that is equal to B, is equal to minus 5. Negative 5. Okay. And C is the constant term, that is equal to the positive 4. Okay. Everyone. Now we finding sum of zeros and product of zeros. First, we find the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Let's start finding sum of zeros alpha plus beta. That is equal to the minus b by a. That is equal to the minus p by a. B is what? Minus 5 and a is equal to 1. This come out minus minus to multiply, then it's come into positive, that is equal to 5. 5 divided by 1, that is result is finally result is 5. Okay, the result is 5. Okay everyone, now you see here, product of zeros, that is equal to alpha into beta. Alpha into beta, that is equal to the c by a. C by a. Comment everyone, what is the product of zeros? Shreya Yadav. Okay, Akshat. Okay, Akshat Yadav. Okay, welcome Akshat. Comment everyone, what is the product of zeros? Means alpha into beta, that is equal to c by a. That is equal to, what is the value of c? C is equal to 4. And what is the value of a? A is equal to the 1. Okay, then product of zeros, this is come out 4. 4 divisible by 1, that is result is equal to the 4. Okay, now you see here, the finding value, 1 upon alpha. Now you solve the question, what is asking you, okay, 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta minus 2 alpha beta. Okay, now 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, these are in a fraction. It's convert and solve it. It's convert to solving cross multiplication, using cross multiplication. Okay, using cross multiplication, beta ones are beta, alpha ones are alpha upon alpha beta. The numerator is sum of zeros and denominator is product of zeros, minus 2 alpha beta. Okay, it is written as like this, alpha plus beta and alpha into beta minus 2 alpha beta. Now we have this question converted into the form of sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay, first priority, these type questions, first your priority to find out sum of zeros and product of zeros. Then the relation, this relation convert into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay everyone, this relation converted into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. You see here, using addition of fractions, you cross multiply and alpha beta cross multiply and multiply to each other, it converted into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay, and this part of this question, this part is equal in the form of some product of zeros. Okay, so this not convert, but just convert 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta in the form of sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay, now you see here, sum of zeros is 5. Sum of zeros is 5. Okay, and product of zeros is 4. Product of zeros is 4. Okay, now minus 2 multiplied by product of zeros, this is the product of zeros. Okay, then it's multiplied by 4. 5 upon 4 minus 8. 4 multiplied to 8, 4 8s are 32. 4 8s are 32. 5 minus 32 upon 4. This is equal to the minus 27 upon 4. What? Comments everyone. Comments your answers. Satyen Maurya. Very good. Your attempt is correct. Your attempt is correct. Every student's effort, like Satyen Maurya. Okay. Every student's effort, like Satyen Maurya. Okay. Some make you strong and strong using calculation and our methods. Okay. For this questions, for this question, every students reply your comments. If alpha and beta are the zeros of quadratic polynomial p of y, that is equal to 5y square minus 7y plus 1. Find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. Okay. Find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. Oh, Maurya जी के Maurya ji RD of Maurya, that who is, that is Akanksha Maurya. Oh, Akanksha Maurya. Okay. Welcome Akanksha Maurya. You said very good. Very good. You said, you see here. You see here. A, in this question, you find the coefficient of y square, that is equal to A. A is the 5. B is what? B is minus 7 and C is equal to the 1. Okay. Now you find in these types questions, first you find, if you find 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta like this types in any questions, then you just find sum of zeros and product of zeros, and the relation convert into the, always convert into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Any relation convert into the sum of zeros and product of zeros if you solve these types of relations. Okay. Then you find sum of zeros, alpha plus beta, that is equal to minus b upon a, alpha plus beta, that is equal to minus, what is the value of b? Minus 7. And what is the value of a? That is equal to 5. It's come out 7 upon 5. Sum of zeros, sum of zeros, that is equal to the, that is equal to 7 upon 5. Okay. Now you see here, now you see here, product of zeros. Product of zeros means alpha into beta, that is equal to c upon a, that is alpha into beta, that is equal to the c upon a. What is the c? C is that alpha into beta, c is that c is equal to 1, a is equal to 5. Okay, then alpha into beta is equal to 1 upon 5. Now you solve the question. Now you solve the question, 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. Okay. Now you solve the question, 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. What is the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta? This relation convert into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. You cross multiply, beta ones are beta plus alpha ones are alpha upon alpha into beta, alpha into beta. Now it's written as alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Okay. Now you see here, these fractions, addition fraction converted into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay. This relation converted into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Now you put the value of, now you put the value of sum of zeros, that is equal to alpha plus beta equal to 7 by 5, and product of zeros, that is equal to the 1 upon 5. Now sum of zeros 7 by 5 and product of zeros 1 upon 5. Now 5 multiplied to 7, 7 5s are 35 and 5 ones are 5. This is equal to the 5 divides to 35. This is equal to the 7. Okay, means the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, that is equal to the 7. Answer is 7. Okay, Akansha, very good. Your attempt, both attempts are correct. Your both attempts are correct. Okay. Okay. Now you see here the next question. If any student you don't understand, then I use. If any student you don't understand the meaning of English, I used bilingual. Okay. If any types of disturbance, okay. Harsh Thakur, welcome. Harsh Thakur, welcome. Welcome. Today's session, today live session of the polynomial. Welcome. Harsh Thakur from Azamgarh. Hello. You see here, if 1 0 of quadratic polynomial f of x is equal to 4x square minus 8kx minus 9 is negative the other, find the value of k. What is the value of k? The concept is that if 1 0 negative the other, means you see here just a concept. You see here just a concept for objective. Now you saw like first 0, let first 0 is equal to the first 0 is equal to the alpha, second 0 is equal to the minus alpha, because in this question 1 0 of quadratic polynomial that is equal to f of x 4x square minus 8kx minus 9 is negative, means 1 0. Okay, other 0, what is the relation? Negative. Okay, negative. The relation between zeros, first 0, if first 0 alpha, the second other 0 is negative alpha. Okay, positive negative. Okay, now you find the sum of zeros. Now you find the sum of 0. Now you find sum of 0. Sum of zeros means alpha plus negative alpha, that is equal to the positive negative cancel out, the result is 0. Okay, and you see here sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. Okay, this relation compare with 0, because both meaning is the same. Now you compare minus b by a equal to 0, Now what is the value of b? Minus 8k. Okay, and the value of a, that is equal to 4, is equal to 0. 4 multiplied 0, the result is equal to the 8k is equal to 0. Negative to multiply, and this come out positive. 8k 4 multiplied to 0, this result becomes 0. Okay, then k is equal to what? 0 divided by 8 k is equal to the 0. Okay, you decide a concept here. If the sum of 0, if the sum of zeros equal to 0, the linear term that is equal to the 0. Okay, if 1 0 is the negative the other. Okay, everyone understand the concept, main concept for objective. The concept is that if one 0 is positive and another 0 is negative for same numbers, the result is positive negative, then the linear term always 0. Okay, linear term all minus 8kx is equal to 0. Okay, because the zeros are positive negative. Okay, the zeros are positive negative. Like for example, if one zero is 5, the other zeros is negative 5. Okay, positive negative. You understand everyone? Okay, you see here we require to value of k now 0 upon minus 8x to denominator, that is k equal to 0. Okay, this question solve using concept in 3 steps. Use concepts using 3 steps you solve. Okay, everyone clear? Harshit, clear here? Clear? Everyone clear? Now you see the next question. The next question is that sixth question. Question number 6. If the sum of zeros of the quadratic polynomial p of t that is equal to kt square plus 2t plus 3k is equal to their products. Okay, means what is the relation? Sum of zeros equal to the product of 0. Okay, find the value of k. Means in this question, according to this question, alpha plus beta that is equal to alpha into beta. Okay, everyone, in this case you compare alpha plus beta. If any question alpha plus beta that is equal to the product of 0 alpha into beta, in this case minus b equal to the c. In this case minus b equal to the c, means linear term coefficient of x and constant terms are equal. Okay, minus coefficient of x that is equal to the constant term. This is the main concept. How it come out? You see the detail. Sum of zeros minus b by a and product of zeros c by a, and a is both side in denominator and cancel out it, then you see the results minus b equal to the c. Okay, everyone for the concept, everyone clear? Everyone clear? Comments, everyone? Comments, concept is clear. If sum of zeros and product of zeros are equal, then minus b is equal to the c. Okay, in every polynomial minus b equal to the c, then sum of zeros and product of zeros are equal. If any case sum of zeros and product of zeros are equal, this case, using this relation to find out. Okay, now you solve this question. A is equal to what in this question? A equal to k, coefficient of t square, that is equal to k. B is equal to what? Minus 2 nahi, No, no, no. Minus 2. No. This is 2. B is equal to 2 and C is 3k. Okay. C is 3k. Now you find using the case of this question. The case is that sum of zeros that is equal to the product of zeros. The sum of zeros that is equal to the product of zeros. Now you see here. Now you see here sum of zeros. Sum of zeros means alpha plus beta. That is equal to the product of zero alpha into beta. Okay, alpha into beta. Okay, sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a and product of zeros c by a. And both sides the denominator is same, then cancel out it, cancel out. Minus b equal to the c. What is the value of b? B is equal to the minus 2. Okay, b is equal to the here negative and b is equal to 2 and c is equal to the 3k. Okay, now you written as 3k is equal to the negative 2. Next, k is equal to the minus 2 upon 3. What is the value of k? K is the value of minus 2 by 3. Very, very easy question. Okay, everyone, very, very easy questions. Everyone clear? Everyone clear? You ask me your comments. Everyone, you ask me your comments. Where is Akansha Maurya? Akansha, Akshat. Hello, Akshat. Where are you? Harshit. Where are you? Harshit. Come, everyone, and comments. Comments. Okay. Now you see here the next question. Now you see here the next question. The objective questions come out. The objective questions come out. Everyone, ask to you this video, share and more share in your friend list. Okay, in your friend groups, send and likes and subscribe the channels of education coaching. Okay, everyone, comment the first objective questions answer. Everyone comments everyone the first objective questions. What is the correct option? Comment, everyone. Do fast your comments. Now you comments. What is the option? Option A, B, C, D. What is the correct answer in this question? Which of the following is not the graph of the quadratic polynomial? Everyone, comments your answers. Everyone, comments your answers. Which graph is not an example of quadratic polynomial? Comment? No comments. You see, every student note down the quadratic polynomial graph always like you see, downward or upward, downward or upward. Okay, downward or upward. Okay, downward or upward. The shape of quadratic polynomial graph always U shape. Okay, now you comment your answer. The answer is correct, D. D is not a graph of quadratic polynomial. D is not a graph of quadratic polynomial. Okay. Okay. Next question. Next question. If one of the zero of a quadratic polynomial of the from x square plus ax plus b is the negative of the other. You see here, this concept you learn. Adarsh Yadav, hello, Adarsh. You comment your answer. If one zero of the quadratic polynomial of the from x square plus ax plus b is negative of the other. Okay. You study this concept in this question. You see here the concept is that this is the concept. Okay, one zero negative the other. In this question also, you see here the major concept is that in this, according to this question, the major concept is that linear term always zero. Okay, if one zero negative the other, if one zero negative to the other, then always linear term zero, always linear term zero. Okay, then what is the option? Has no linear term. Okay, has no linear term. Okay, correct. This is cancel out, becomes zero. The and constant term is negative. Okay, very good. Constant term is negative. Okay, you see here, constant term negative. Okay, always constant term negative. If positive, if constant term positive, you see here x square plus 5. This is the constant term. This is the constant term 25. Now you don't factorize it if constant term positive. Okay, if constant term positive, then you don't factorize it. Here the value of x always imaginary value. Here the value of x always imaginary value. So in this case, you see here x square minus 25. Now you factorize it. X square minus 5 square, that is equal to the x plus 5 and x minus 5. Okay, this factorize. This is the factors. This is the factor. Okay, everyone, this is the factor. Okay, now what is the result? If you compare these factors by the zero, the result is that x is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 5. The constant term negative. Okay, everyone. Okay, the constant term negative. So first A option is the correct. Okay, A option is the correct. A option is the correct. Has no linear term and constant term is negative. Okay. Now the next question. If one zero of a quadratic polynomial x square plus 3x plus k is 2. One zero of quadratic polynomial is that is equal to the 2. This is the value of x. Now you compute. You see here you see here, if 1 0 of quadratic polynomial, for this value, the value of quadratic polynomial, if any zeros are given, if any zeros are given at that value, the value of polynomial becomes always 0. That is equal to the 0. Now you put down the value of zeros at the place of x. At the place of x, you see here x square, you write down p of x is equal to the x square plus 3x plus k. Okay, now you put down p of 2. This is equal to the 2. Okay, p of 2, this is equal to 0. Now you using this concept, 2 square plus 3 multiply 2 plus k equal to 0. This is equal to the 4. This is equal to 6 plus k. That is equal to the 0. Okay. Now k is equal to what? K is equal to negative 10. Okay. The value of k is equal to negative 10. What is the option is correct? Option A is the correct. Option A is the correct. Okay. Anyone? Your comments? Anyone? You understand the previous question and this question? Every student to understand the previous questions and this questions. Okay. Now you see here the next question. You see here the next question. The next question is that you see on your screens. The question is a quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial, the sum of whose zeros is 0 and 1 0 is 3. Okay. Whose sum is 0? Whose sum 0? Okay. Major concept you use, if sum of zeros 0, the linear term is equal to 0, and every options linear terms is always not given. Okay. Now using the next steps, okay, you see positive terms not factorized. Positive terms are not factorized. Okay. Major concept you see here in the previous question, this question concept. Okay. Concept is that linear term has no linear term and constant term negative. Okay. This is the concept. Okay. You see here linear term negative in these two options. Now you solve it for using factorization. First option you solve x square minus 9 x square minus 3 square, that is equal to x plus 3 and x minus 3. Using this factor you find out the zeros is 3, and using this factor the zeros is negative 3. What is the correct option? Correct option is A. Okay, correct option is A. Everyone comment your answers. I want to see your answers. Okay, everyone efforts. You see here the quadratic polynomial, the sum of whose zeros is minus 5 and their product is 6. Using to finding the quadratic polynomial formula, using the formula of quadratic polynomial to find it, the answer is that x square minus sum of zeros multiplied x and product of zeros. This is equal to x square minus 5 x plus 6. This is equal to the x square plus 5x plus 6. Which answer is correct? Which answer is correct? Correct option is Akanksha. Akanksha reply the B option is correct. Okay. Very good, Akanksha. You replied every time is the correct answer. You replied every time the correct answer. Now you see here the next question. The next question is that if one zero of quadratic polynomial of x k square plus 4 and bracket k square plus 4 bracket close x square plus 13x plus 4k is reciprocal the other, then find the value of k. What is the value of k? If these types of questions, if reciprocal, zeros are reciprocal, always you used, always product of zeros, always use the relation product of zeros. Okay. Math is very funny. Okay. Everyone, you understand math is very funny. Okay. It doesn't matter how many lives. Okay. Everyone, you see here, it doesn't matter. This is the starting. This is the starting session. Okay. You make a standard using step by steps. Make a standard using step by step. The concept is that if the zeros reciprocal, if the zeros reciprocal to each other, always you see this word. Okay. If you see this word, the zeros always reciprocal, then you used the relationship, always you used the relationship product of zeros. Always, if the relationship between zeros the reciprocal to each other, then always you used solve this question using product of zeros, relation product of zeros. Okay, product of zeros. Let first zero equal to alpha, other zero reciprocal 1 upon alpha. Okay. Now product of zeros, product of 0, that is equal to c by a. Okay, that is equal to the c by a, and product of zeros you multiplied alpha multiplied to 1 upon alpha, that is equal to c. What is the c? C is 4k. C is 4k, and the a is k square plus 4. K square plus 4. Okay. Okay, everyone. Cancel out alpha to alpha. Okay. This is equal to 1 4k upon k square plus 4. Okay. Now you multiply k square plus 4 to 1, that is equal to k square plus 4 equal to 4k. Okay. Now you transposing the 4k, k square minus 4k plus 4, that is equal to 0. Okay. Now you solve it using the factorization. Okay. K square minus 2k plus 4, that is equal to 0. This is the middle term splitting methods. Okay. Middle term splitting methods. Okay. Now you see here positive, positive, positive. 4 factorized 2 2s are 4. 2 plus 2, that is equal to 4. Okay. Now common with these two terms and with these two terms. You see the common k minus 2, and here minus 2 common k minus 2. Okay. The result, that is equal to 0. The result k minus 2 and k minus 2 is the factors. Factors compare with 0, k minus 2 equal to 0, k equal to the 2. The result is k is equal to 2. What is the option is correct? Deepak Kumar. Hello Deepak Kumar. Hello. BD Roaster Hassan. Thanks for comment. Math is funny. Math is very funny. Okay. You enjoy with the math every time. If you efforts the mathematical questions. Okay. Don't you see here? You see here the answer is 4. 2. A option is correct. Okay. Now the next question is that the next question is that the next question is that reply everyone the answer. Reply everyone the answer. Answer. Hassan, you don't replied any questions answer. You don't reply any question answer, but you reply your comments. Okay. Jat, are you funny? No, I am not funny. Just you everyone you comments, then reply your answers. These types of comments, then you replied the answer of the question. Replied the answer of the question. You proved, everyone prove yourself. Anupam Mishra. Yes, Anupam. Your answer is minus 2. Sorry, minus 1. Your answer minus 1. Okay, very good efforts. This relation convert into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. This relation convert into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay, you see here 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, that is equal to the alpha plus beta and upon alpha into beta. This relation converted into the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay. Now you see the answer. Sum of zeros minus b by a and product of zeros c by a. Now you cancel it, minus b by c. This solve into minus b. What is the value of b? B is the coefficient of x, minus 1, and constant term is 1. That is equal to the minus 1. Okay. Jot. Now you see here the next question. Now you see here the next question. Now you see here the next question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of quadratic polynomials 4x square plus 3x plus 7, find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. You see here in previous question, you see here in previous question 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta you written as 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta you written as minus b by c. You written as 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta into the minus b by c. Everyone learn this relation. Okay, learn this relation. And minus b minus 3 c is equal to what? 7 minus 3 by 7. B is the correct answer. Okay, B is the correct answer. Very good, very good, Akansha, very good, Akansha. Next question is that, what is the next question? Next question. Next question. If 1 0 of the quadratic polynomial 5x square plus 13x plus k is reciprocal the other, then the value of k. What is the value of k? What is the value of k? What is the value of k? Solve, everyone. If 1 0 of the quadratic polynomial 5x square plus 13x plus k is reciprocal to the other, always you used product of zeros. Always you used product of zeros. The concept is that concept. What is the main concept? Product of zeros reciprocal. If product of zeros reciprocal, then result is 1. Then result is equal to the 1. If the product of zeros that is equal to the 1, then what is the relation between A and C? Okay, now you see here, what is the relation between A and C? Okay, coefficient of x square and constant term. Major relation is that you see here sum of zeros, product of zeros alpha into 1 upon alpha. Okay, this is the product of zeros that is equal to 1. Okay, means product of zeros that is written as c by a, that is equal to 1, then c equal to the a. This is the major concept. If zeros of polynomial are reciprocals, if zeros of polynomial are reciprocals, then you use relation c is equal to a and solve the value of k. Very, very easy question. Okay, now you see here the value of c is equal to k and value of a is equal to the 5. Okay, now you see here the B option is correct. Okay, everyone. Everyone correct? Is the concept? This is the concept. Major concept is that if the quadratic polynomial zeros are in reciprocals, then you use c is equal to a. This is the major concept. Okay, very, very easy concept. Okay, now you see the next question. Now you see the next question. The number of polynomial having zeros 5 and -2 is number of polynomial. Ask everyone. Ask everyone. Only one polynomial, not these zeros. Only one polynomial, not these zeros. Okay. Only two polynomial? No. There are many polynomials have these zeros. Because if any constant value multiplied to the any polynomial, if any constant value multiplied to the any polynomials, the polynomial to be changed, but there is no effect of the zeros of the polynomial. If any constant value multiplied, if any constant value multiplied by the zero, sorry, the polynomial, okay, if any constant value multiplied to the polynomial, polynomial change, but there is no effect, but there is no effect, okay, there is no effect of the zeros of polynomial. So what is the answer is correct? More than 3, more than 3, okay. Priyanshu, I am new. Okay. Yes, you are new. The last question of the session, today's session. This is the last question. This is the last question. Today's sessions. Okay. If 1 0 of the quadratic polynomial f of x k minus 1 x square plus kx plus 1 is -3, then the value of k. He replied, everyone, you know the concepts, okay, everyone, you know the concepts. What is the concepts? This is the zero of, this is the zero of the given polynomial. If you find the value of polynomial for this value, polynomial becomes 0. The major concept is that zeros of polynomial at that value, polynomial becomes 0. Okay. Now you put the value of zeros at the place of x and solve comparing with 0. Okay. Then the result is that k minus 1 multiplied by -3 square plus k multiplied by -3 plus 1, that is equal to 0. 9 k minus 1 plus minus, that is equal to -3k plus 1 equal to 0. Now you see here 9k minus 9 minus 3k plus 1 equal to 0. Now you see here, and 9 subtract to -3k, 6k minus 9 subtracted from plus 1 minus 8, that is equal to the 0. K is equal to the 8 upon 6. 8 and 6 cancel out by 2. Both cancel out by 2. Then this is written as 4 by 3. 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. Okay. The value of k is equal to the 4 by 3. Option A is the correct. Okay. Option A is the correct. Okay, everyone. Thank you to joining us. Everyone, try to best in your lives. I hope you try best, and next time Tomorrow your class at 8 p.m. Okay, everyone, I requested to you, everyone, share these videos in your friends list and like, subscribe channels, and make sure your mathematics subject. Okay, okay, everyone. Okay, thank you. Good night. Have a nice day. Okay, thank you.